So this is going to be a video blog. This will be for my writing challenge, um, which is now in its 17th day. I'm not going to be able to write because my main computer, which is supported by Microsoft XP, is no longer supported. So they quit support and my computer cannot go back online. I have an iPad, which I'm doing this one out of, and unfortunately for me, the iPad does not really, it's not really friendly with the blogger aspect, so I can't really write blogs very well on it. It only lets me go to a certain point, and I can't scroll down anymore. So hence the video blog. It's been a really interesting week so far. I have a major issue with plumbing, so which I found out tonight while I was getting ready for my dinner. Seems like I have a leak upstairs, and it's bled through the ceiling in my living room, my dining room. So I have a big crack there and had water come through it. Contacted the contractor, and so we'll see what happens. But of course, it's going to be another expense that I can't afford to pay, but it seems to be par for the course. Lost a branch this week, also from one of our trees. Cracked during our last burst of weather, and we had some pretty good wind, so it could have just been wind because when we chopped it up, thanks to Roger, my next door neighbor's father, Erica's father, we cut the tree up, the branch up, so we could take it to the front, and the tree looks absolutely healthy. Doesn't seem any sort of rot or distress. It just seemed to be all wind aided, and it just cracked and it fell. So it took us about an hour, and we chopped it up and put it out in the front. And so I'll call the city tomorrow and see if we can get that transported out of here. And like I said, the computer is offline, so I have to get another computer. I'm going to try to go down to Mr. Lee's from my one guy. He works at Polygon. He owns his own business here in my hometown, and he's the one that's actually been helpful with the computer as far as protecting it from viruses and also protecting it from. He also protects the viruses, and he also gave me extra memory. So I'm sort of leery about losing that computer. I'd like to see if I could rebuild it, maybe with another motherboard or whatnot. I'll have to ask him to see what he says. I also need a lot of things off of it because there's things on there that are priceless to me, so I need to get those off and backed up. I'm sure Mr. Lee will be more than happy to help me do that. But if he's not able to build my existing computer, I'll have to look to get another one. So, and that's just the way it goes. The iPad is a nice toy, but it's not really what I would call conducive to business as far as doing Microsoft Word and those type of things. Office, not really that friendly. So there's that. The writing challenge has been interesting. It would have been a little bit more easier, but my work schedule has been all over the place. Working overnights, it's working late, so it's hard to get a real rhythm of good getting subjects out there, content. The one thing I can tell you though is the Eric Stewart band is just one hell of a band to be writing to. I listened to Barbed Wire and Lipstick, and I gotta tell you, that thing has not left the CD player. It's just a rockin' CD. It's very, very good. I like County and the County of Kings. I thought that was a great CD, but this is even better. My only one small comment is Eric's. He made like a Kickstarter fund for a video, and he made a video of one of the first song of Barbed Wire and Lipstick, which is a good song, but it's not the best song on the record. I'm not even so sure it was even the best radio-friendly song on the record. I definitely think Barbed Wire and Lipstick is much better. Would have been a really rocking single to kick off. But that's just my opinion. I do like the video a lot. I've shared it with you. It's very lean, very clean. He had a budget that he was able to meet, and he got the most of for what he had. And I think that just showcased his band, which is in this day and age you just don't see too often. So it's nice to see. So, but it makes great writing material. So I guess the next time I write, I will be doing something else as far as that goes. So I have 4 more CDs to listen to before because I got a package of 6. I'm going to give one to my friend Val from work. I have to keep reminding myself to do that. She's a music lover as well. So I told her I'd turn her on to my extra copy of In the County of Kings, because I have 2. And I'm all about sharing great music. So I thought Eric was like I told him, I thought he was very much in the Dave Alvin type area as far as making music goes. Got a fine voice, got a tight band, and he's an excellent songwriter. Now, I can't tell you that he's good as Dave Alvin, because nobody really is, except maybe John Doe, but that's just me. Paladin is running around here. He's glad I'm home tonight, and been very happy to see me in here. He woke me up this morning and curled up underneath the blankets, and he slept for 3 hours in my arm. He loves sleeping underneath the covers, especially when it's a little bit chilly. So he'll make biscuits, purr loud, and then sleep. I have to wear a sweater because his claws are so sharp when he likes making the biscuits, and so unless I have that, it's hard for me to have him underneath there, because his feet don't, though they're not nearly as big as Derek's, but his claws are definitely just as sharp. So, but he loves to sleep underneath the covers, and then he likes to romp around at night. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to make this video into 2 parts. And so my first part here is going to run out dry. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now, and then I'm going to go to part 2. And I'm going to probably tell a pretty weird story that I stumbled across. It's one for the books. And one I've seen before, but not quite like this. Alright, so this is part 1 of my video blog, writing challenge day 17, but this is my 10th one, so here we go.